Alright, welcome back to Fatal Frame Anime Review, episode number 6. We're here reviewing the 6th episode of the series, which is Humanity's Strongest, Civit Gartland. And with this episode, the adaptation book 2 is done. And I do mean completely done. Like, basically next episode we're going straight to book 3. You're thinking, okay. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed though about the series is that they take 3 episodes out of the book. Nothing unusual there. I don't think they cut much stuff out. Very little. So, by the way, unlike last week's episode, we had a whole scene rendered in CGI for no reason. This episode, I think, was like just a second. Excuse me. I think they must have realized their mistake with last week's episode by using too much CGI. And my guess the only reason they used CGI, probably because they didn't have time to finish up that scene, so they rendered the whole scene in CGI for like no reason. This episode, I guess they had a bit more time with this one, so here's what happens. So, that weird cliffhanger left off last week, where Ceres is asked by Toka to strip. It's not to basically humiliate her, oh no, or basically do anything else to her. Just to change her clothes, because basically the outfit she's wearing is very recognizable. I'm like, okay. And then, of course, well, before that, he interrogates the guy there who's basically about to die. He says, why are you here to kill her? And then he gets killed by the guy who's has Humanity's Strongest, Civit Gartland. A guy who dresses in white, he's got red eyes, and rides a white dragon. And apparently he's the leader of the Black Dragons. We're introduced to his comrades here, and Toka initiates a conversation with him while he's slowly walking closer to him, and there's a reason for this. So he basically uses an alias and eventually reveals his real name, where he apparently is a hero from the world. Sarah is shocked to hear that, the fact that he actually is a hero from the world. I mean, they only just met just a few episodes ago, and so all about basically like where she's separate from the goddess. He doesn't like the goddess, and well, the fact that he's special, and the reason why he's special because he's a Class E hero, which they deem to be the weakest hero, and she tried to murder him. So basically, what he's doing is perfectly reasonable. So when he gets close enough, and of course, like. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a hero, I'm on a mission, and Sarah's someone who is stronger, and it's like, fine, we'll leave. And then he proceeds to use paralyze all of them and poison all of them. Yes, use poison on Humanity's Strongest. And then, of course, other hero dragons arrive, and then he unleashes Piggy Maru to basically use the slime to touch every single one of these guys with paralyze and poison, and apparently he unlocks like a new spell, like Berserk, I think it was Darkness, and I think like Frozen, and of course one of them got blinded, and eventually all these people died, and apparently he killed the Hero Slayer just in a previous episode. Like, okay. And of course, well, she will continue serving him as his bodyguard. She gets a brand new attire. I think this is the outfit she wears mostly in the opening title sequence. It's nice we finally get a chance to wear the outfit finally. And then they walk off, and that's why I see him. Meanwhile, though, with his classmates, where they're training, and Otis being a jerk to the person's leader, he gets either knocked out or killed. It's not clear what happened here. He just passes out. And it's like, oh yeah, we're going to train with them. And of course, Sora, who is not getting unique skills for some reason. And then we have we have post-credit sequence where the guy is thanking the person by having her lick her foot. I'm like, what? Yeah, seriously. By licking her foot. It's like, she's like, oh, your mouth is not close to my foot. Can you lick my foot, please? Yeah. First, it's breast groping. Now it's foot licking. Yep. Now, I do like the story of the series, but what the heck? The goddess has got weird fetishes. Like, just the previous episode, she groped Sora. She groped her. Yes, she was also the second girl in the series who got groped. Yes, I don't know what is up with this series where the women get groped by other women, or having the goddess basically have her foot getting licked. It's almost like the way she's doing it here. It's like it's implied the goddess might be a lesbian. Based on this scene here, it's almost like this footlicking might lead to her having sex with this woman. That's what it seems like to me. I don't care for the goddess. I think she's a terrible character. Well, she's written that way. She's written to be despised, but she's a very lovely woman. I don't mind that. I don't mind her appearance. It's just she's a terrible person. For supposed to be a goddess, she's basically the main villain of the series. I don't blame the voice actors for this. I blame how she's written. And of course, she's like this in light novel too, so I blame the original writer for this, I don't blame the anime for this. I don't blame Crunchyroll for this. I'm actually quite surprised they allowed, first they allow they allow groping, and then they allow foot licking in the post-credit scene. I was surprised the fact they allowed that in the anime. I mean, what's next? Lesbian sex in the series? Who knows? We'll see what time goes on with this one. But it's a good episode. I do like it. Yeah, you're probably thinking, oh, the main hero's being vicious. At least, one thing at least appreciate this guy, at least he's not trying to rape, at least he's not like the main character of Radio River Healer, where his whole thing is that he wants to rape women as revenge for him being raped. His revenge is completely different. He uses violence, not sex. He is, as far as I can tell, he's not had sex yet in the series. Oh, he will soon. Don't worry about that. When? Not going to spoil it. You have to read the books. NES books released. Yeah, the books are very adult in nature, but one thing they don't have, there's no swearing. There's no depictions of nudity in the book, but there's depictions of violence, somewhat graphic violence, and the anime basically depicts that. But they probably don't want to go over the top with it. Yeah, that's my guess, anyways. Okay, so that's pretty much a particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do it at the like button. I'm gonna try to do a comic corner next. And maybe I'll be interrupted, who knows. If I get interrupted, it's probably because I'm going out to eat. And I'll probably resume review probably when I get back. Okay? But see you in the next video. Bye.